so easy.
Good morning, creatures. So today we are doing an all-day writing vlog, something I desperately need. I have not worked on my manuscript as much as I would have liked to in the last few weeks, especially just with school and everything going on. If you had followed my Camp NaNoWriMo writing vlogs in April, I'll link them on the screen somewhere above, but if you'd follow those, you would know that at the end I made this commitment to do all the rewriting and revising before June 1st so that I can start adding new words by June 1st. It is June 19th and I am just starting the revising. So I have worked on my book a little bit here and there. I actually added new words instead of revising on a couple days where I really just felt like writing. And I also had a lot of brainstorming and adding and moving things around sessions. So I realized in the looking back that the fast drafting of this book was really what I was using to brainstorm the setting, because it is a new world that I'm writing in and I want to flesh it out and I want it to be amazing. So I just wrote and wrote and wrote, and I used that as a way to come up with more ideas and to flesh out the characters and stuff like that. So because I used it for brainstorming, there is a lot of room for improvement. So instead of doing the revisions, I've actually been looking at what I wrote and how it's structured and how I can make it better, which is very important if you're a writer and you want to be better. So you constantly have to look at your work and say, well, I can do this to improve it. I can do this to make it sound better, to make it read smoother, stuff like that. So today I am going through with the notes that I made, and I'm having a how many words can I revise and edit and fix in my book kind of day. I also have my first ever live write-in tonight from 3 to 5 Eastern Standard Time on Allie Ernest's channel, and I cannot wait. So hopefully between now and then I will have a decent list of scenes that I have to write and add into the book so that I can use my write-in time to write and fill in those scenes. So it is right after 11 and I'm going to get started. Any breaks that I take, I want them to be productive breaks. So if I have to step away from my book, my office is atrocious. And if I just have to step away from writing, maybe I can read and revise. And if I have to step away from reading and revising, I have post-it notes for my window, like to-do list wall. These post-it notes, I have to really update them on the wall. So we have a small checklist of things to get done today, and let's see how productive we can be.
Open up your eyes and see there's more to our story. Baby, open up to me.
I'm having the worst blank page syndrome, and my pages aren't even blank. I just can't focus. I don't know if you guys can hear in the audio, but it is like raining outside, but it's that light, relaxing, big fat raindrops on your window kind of rain that I love. I have my candle burning, I have my lights on, I like set up my whole area, and I still just can't focus. So as part of trying to get into the mood, I fixed my post-it note board behind me. You can't see any of the lines or the words because they're written in white, but I took off all my old post-it notes and I put up some general new ones because as I do this revising and rewriting, I know I'm going to add post-it notes, but I have my like milestones, so correcting my point of view and touching things up through 5,000 words and 10,000 words and so on. And then I have things like I want to change one of my characters' entire personalities. They are way too much like going with the flow and just reacting to what's happening, but I really want them to be a strong standalone character with wants and needs and desires. So I have a post-it note for that. I have 2 post-it notes for incorporating magic earlier in the story. I feel like if somebody picks up a book because they are interested in magic and creatures and stuff, they shouldn't have to wait 25,000 words to have some reference to magic and creatures. So I have those sort of general post-it notes that I thought would get me in the mood, but so far they haven't. I did that and then I read through about 100 or 200 words, and then I realized I didn't have my StreamYard account set up for my live stream today, and I was really worried that setting it up late would cause some sort of a problem, so I went ahead and I did that, and it took a little bit more than I thought, so I had to fuss over that for a few minutes. And now I'm sitting at my computer, I read through another 100 words, I'm really distracted, and all of a sudden it's like, I'm hungry. So I am making ramen because it is quick and easy, and I also don't have many other groceries. My options are ramen or cereal right now. So I'm going to make some ramen and hopefully crank out at least a couple thousand words. I really want to get a big chunk done before the write-in. That way I have something to sort of work with so I can write and add new words during our write-in time instead of being revising. But if I don't get this done, then I might just have to revise for the new time.
Easily open up your eyes and see
So it took most of the day, but I finally got into my zone. We're going live in about 15 minutes, and I have 2,100 words edited, which is better than nothing, but like not as great as I could have done. But I'm hoping it's a good gateway into getting me focused and motivated and stuff for the rest of the night. I also broke out this letter board that I brought, and on the black side I have my Project Witch Hunt word count. I'm going to have a running word count. I'm going to hang it on my wall back here so that it'll be in all of my future videos. And you guys can like track my progress as I go. Since I don't always do project updates about my work, if you're ever curious, I'm going to try to update that frequently. So I put all the other words in the other day, and this little arrow actually isn't supposed to be here. But after today's vlog, I'm going to see how many words I have re-edited, and that's the word count I'm going to put on here. So I'm not going to have the 37,000 words that I have in my manuscript done. I'm going to put the re-edited version because I have a feeling I'm going to lose a lot of those words whenever I cut out the fatty parts and the unnecessary parts of my novel. And I'm very excited for this little piece of accountability. Anyway, we're going to get set up for our live stream. So I had meant to record part of our live stream for like the video, but I didn't. I forgot. I was so excited, and Allie was so much fun. But between what I got beforehand, that 21,000, and the live stream, I have 5,151 words edited. I put it on the board just so I had it to change later. I'll probably use all big numbers whenever I do it because that just seems like hard to read from farther away. I don't know, maybe it's not. However, I am itching for a break. I was getting really antsy during the last writing sprint of our live stream because I am starving. So I'm going to get changed for the gym. And I'm going to go pick up some food, I think at Panera. I'll pack my laptop up, and I will sit, and I will eat, and I will write for probably an hour and a half, because the gym closes at 9. And then I'll gym for an hour and a half, somewhere in there, which I am really excited for because I wasn't able to go yesterday because I'm a little dumb and I forgot that they close at 9. So I'm eager for my gym day today, but I'm having this great thought that if I could get 5,000 words done in a good 4 hours of being focused off and on, then I should be able to sit down and focus for an hour, maybe 2 hours whenever I come home, and get another 5,000 words done and have a 10,000 word day. If you can't tell, I'm eager to get to the point where I can add new words to the story instead of editing them. So I have to move on from Panera, mostly because I'm not being very productive there. I normally am more productive when I go out somewhere and work, but everything is distracting me right now. I am so full of energy, and I am so excited about being at the gym. So I think I'm just going to go and do that and get all that energy out of my system. It is right after 7 now, just like 5 minutes after, and the gym's only open until 9. So I'm probably going to go do legs until I'm absolutely exhausted and not antsy, and then hopefully I can go home and focus mentally, you know? So I'm going to give that a try because switching up locations just didn't work for me this time. Alright, I washed up a little bit. I changed out of my dirty gym clothes. I was really tired of being hauled up in the office, so I moved out here to the living room. Also, all my cats like to hang out here with me in the evenings, so this is a better place to sit and write and sort of just enjoy my time. I stole some lemonade from Panera on my way out, which is actually really good. I've never had their agave lemonade, and I'm pleasantly surprised. As I said before, the Panera thing just didn't work out. Usually I'm way more productive in cafes, but I was super distracted by everything. I think I was just really excited and full of energy because me and Allie had a great live stream. It was just a lot of fun. I enjoy her. I get along with her, and I like that. So we're actually planning on having another one soon. Probably tentatively next Thursday, so if you're interested, mark your calendars. This one's going to be on my channel, and I'm going to get to writing because I maybe edited 500 words in Panera. It was a really low number, and as cool as I think that it would be to get to 10,000 words in my manuscript today, I really think that was probably an overshot, but I'm going to try and see how far I can get. So I am out here reading and revising and editing my book, and for some reason I'm just exhausted. It is about 11:30 now, which is pretty early for me. I normally go to bed around 1, so I'm up and I'm doing things and I'm reading, but I think the staring at my computer screen all day long, it's just draining my eye energy. I had to take my contacts out and put my glasses on because my eyes are so tired and my glasses are a little bit stronger. So I'm so close. I'm about 1,000 words away from having having that first 10,000 words of the manuscript like edited and cleaned up, and I really want to get there because I can taste it. So even though this will be like a clean first 10,000 words, there is 2 sections that I can think of now that I'm going to be adding additional words. So it will change before the end of draft 1, and then probably with every drafting process, each section of the story is going to change. But I feel like I have a really strong opening hook and beginning of the story and like lead up, inciting incident kind of thing. I feel like that part of the story is really strong for me. The part that I am most worried about is the debate section, which I'm coming up on, which I know I need a lot of work on mine. So let's try to get 1,000 more words, 1,100 more words edited and solidified so that I can have a 10,000 word day. So guys, it is 12:15 a.m., which means Friday is officially over, and so is my all-day write, vlog thing. I'm very excited. As you can tell, I'm very tired, but I was really able to, that last 45 minutes, sit down and work efficiently and get a lot of words in. And I'm so tired I didn't turn my light back on. I hope you guys don't mind. But I am happy to announce that after 1 ridiculously sweet lemonade, a bottle of water, and 2 or 3 hot teas, I might have lost count, I have met my initial 1,200 word count goal. Now on top of this, which was really exciting, I also moved 3 post-it notes that I had put on my window, like my to-do and done board. So I was able to move my post-it notes for the fixing the POV and rewriting the first 5,000 and the first 10,000. I was able to move both of those. And I was also able to move the one for incorporating magic a little bit earlier in the story. And I had 2 post-it notes for that. So I only was able to move the one today, but the next one is coming shortly. I had the thought that I got maybe 30,000 words in before magic really popped up and was anything really important to the story, and I feel like that doesn't deliver on the premise very well. If somebody picks up a magic-imbued fantasy story and doesn't have any magic in the beginning, I feel like they would lose interest, so that was really something that I needed to adjust. And I'm excited about this. I honestly am. I hope you guys had productive writing days. So if you enjoyed hanging out with me for today, then make sure you hit the subscribe button. Over 50% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. It's like really close to 60%. And I feel like that number is slowly climbing. If you already are subscribed and you want to support my channel a little bit more, make sure you give this video a like, leave a comment down below, hit the notification bell, and see me next Monday.
Baby, open up to me. Don't give up so